It's time for relationship advice by Dr. Jessie. Okay, my first piece of advice is never date someone just to be nice. And you guys are like, what the hell? But I've met people in situations like this and they're not happy. Like, earlier this year, I met this boy. He's a wankster, as there's another term, but I really don't use it because I think it's offensive. But anyways, he's a wankster. And he asked me to be his girlfriend. And he's not usually what I'm into, but I want to be nice to him, so I dated him. It was a nightmare. He called me 13 times in the first week. And maybe that's not as much as I think it is. He's called me 13 times. He left me like 100 voicemails. So he didn't know how to keep his hands off. Like, I came on the to be at school, and I told him I was on the bus, like I was getting the pace bus to school, and I told him that I'm like, you know what? I'm not really in the mood this morning. I'm really tired. He says, okay. So I'm trying to read, and he's got his head on my shoulder like this, and he won't be alone. And somebody's like, you need to stop it, because like there are little kids there, and he's kissing up and down my arm, and he's way too into it, pretty much. And he's just like, he's too grabby for my taste. I don't like it. But actually, to be honest, if it was a guy I was actually really into, I wouldn't care. But this is somebody that I really didn't like, that was like making out with me on the bus. And the driver said, okay, you need to calm down. I said, stop saying you two. It wasn't me. It was him. And he was trying to say his tongue mouth and everything. And I was like, he's not my type. I favor long-haired Asians. I love Asian men. Or this guy I like right now, he's a long-haired Italian, and he's me and him connect on so many levels. That's what I like. The thing is, me and this dude, if we don't have an emotional connection, I don't want to be with you. Like, okay, he's a wankster. I don't even like him when black people look ghetto, and it's got nothing to do with race. I think if any race can have somebody who acts way too ghetto in race, I just don't like it. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, Hispanic, Indian, whatever. It's just not cool. I don't think it's cool. And I dated him to be nice. And when I was in girl at school, and I was like, yeah, I dated blah 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 too. And she's like, she just looked at me and said, he isn't my type because he doesn't look like he would be your type. And this person, he's apparently a real player faker. He basically tried to hook up my friend behind my back, and I was like, you know what? I'm glad I didn't like him because that would have really sucked if I found out. But he, yeah, that's why I'm saying date someone just to be nice, because trust me, you will live to regret it. Because he's very needy. Like, another thing is, another piece of relationship advice I'm gonna give for boys and girls: don't be too clingy. Because when I play his voicemails, I see he left me 10 one night. I'm like, hey Jasmine, I really miss you. I was hoping to talk to you. I'm like, I literally just got off the bus and walked down to my house at literally 10 minutes ago. How the hell can you miss me already? And he kept calling me. He's like, I never want to talk to me. Call me back. Actually, no. If I didn't want to talk to you, I wouldn't keep sending a voicemail. Another thing that made me uncomfortable, before I even gave the answer to my question, like before he first asked me out, I called his house looking for him, and his brother or whoever he was said, hey Colton, it's your girlfriend. And I'm like, now girls, if you meet a guy like this who already declares to you his girlfriend when you haven't even given the answer yet, and unless he's somebody you know you'd be into, ditch him. So yeah, another piece of advice I have is never date anyone that you normally date. And I know, like, and this doesn't apply to race. Guys, if you never dated an Asian guy, don't date an Asian. If you never dated a white guy, don't date a white guy. If you never dated an Indian guy, don't date an Indian guy. If you never dated a Hispanic, don't. But it's got nothing to do with race. If this person isn't your type, they be black, white, green, purple, yellow, cinnamon, whatever the hell colors of the rainbow come with people. If you're not normally, like, if the personality type doesn't fit you, don't date them. Like, race should always be open. Like, because to me, I actually found an African American guy that had some damn good sense and actually treated me kindly. I know that I would like them, and I know there's a few good ones out here. But unfortunately, where I live around, we have the gangster paradise around here. Like, they just think that they're real. And to be honest, I'm sure these people, like these suburban neighborhoods, in the suburbs, I'm pretty sure they took these people, these kids who think they're gangsters or gangbangers, and took them to the city and took them to the worst parts where no gangbangers are. They might rethink they're being a gangbanger. But yeah, And Hal basically, I saw Hal casting about how to tell you're about to get dumped. Basically, they're like how how's their bad time, if they're no longer keeping a loop in the bad time, they all of a sudden develop an interest in their looks. It like that might not be for you. And to be quite honest, that actually is very true. I'm gonna put a link below when I get a chance. It may not be right away, but I think that that's actually a pretty good piece of advice. So no longer keep you in the loop, because that happened with me when I was breaking ties with somebody that I didn't really care about anymore. This person had been dating for a long time, but I started to like someone else. It was this, of course, a long-haired Asian. He's Korean. Me, I met a lot of stuff in common, and this dude was actually kind of abusive. So that also nailed it off a jet. And a side piece of advice: if you're being abused, leave right away. Don't bother to try to stay and tell them that you're leaving. Don't, because users most likely will not let you get out of the house. You need to leave right away immediately if you're being abused. But with this guy, I stopped picking up for his calls. I stopped keeping him in the loop. I was very big where I was because I knew he'd follow me there. And for another advice I have for you guys is, if they become a bit stalkerish, then you should probably be worried. And you guys mean by that. If they're like this guy, I never had to tell him where I was going to be every 5 seconds of the day before this other guy popped in the picture. But then all of a sudden he wanted to know where I was, where I was breathing, where I was eating, and it was just getting a bit out of hand. And for girls, for relationship advice, don't be freaking high maintenance. And I've met too many girls like that. They want to use their boyfriend or lover as a credit card, or they want their lover or boyfriend's attention because this one guy named his name Kitsune. That's his name I'm using for the video because I don't think he put his name in there. Kitsune told me that the relationship was actually hurting him, and he just didn't want to be around this person anymore because she was extremely high maintenance, and every 5 seconds she wanted his attention. I'm going to call her Usagi-chan. Every 5 seconds, Usagi-chan wanted his attention. Kitsune, come! Kitsune! Like, she would constantly whine for him, and he just got very exhausted with it. Plus, he works a 9-to-5 job, and he has a full-time school thing, so he's in community college. So for him, if he, like, I mean, I'm sure a lot of guys do job and school, get home is the first thing that, oh, let me call my girlfriend or boyfriend who I'm most likely going to get into an exhausting argument with and wind up crying, or should I go eat, take a shower, and get to bed, or finish my assignments or whatever. Okay, girl, understand that you're in a relationship with this guy, but don't think that you come first before everything. I know that they tell you that, but you really don't, because do you really want this person to lose his job and get kicked out of school for you? No. But yeah. And for those who, like, be aware if all of a sudden think that your significant other might be stalking a little bit. And I cannot stress this because I feel like this sometimes, like with other people I've been involved with, and it's not a good feeling. With girls, like with girls, just be loyal. Don't be too clean or high maintenance. It's not goes for each side. I don't think, because like I remember when somebody else I used to talk to, his girlfriend, she thought just because she had big boobs and a tiny little body that she could do anything. Don't be, like, boy or girl. Just because you're an incredibly hot guy doesn't mean you get to treat your girl like trash, and just because you're an incredibly sexy girl doesn't mean you get to treat your guy like trash, vice versa. Another way, this is how to tell if you're about to get dumped, like I was visiting earlier, is I remember when I used to talk to this guy I was supposed to, like, when I would do something like, okay, it's like, that's gross, but he found belching cute. So when I belched, he said, oh, that's sexy, or when I snort, I laugh really hard, he said that was cute. All of a sudden, out of the blue, he stopped doing it, and I was like, that's strange, he doesn't do that anymore. And then when I call him 4 or 5 times, and I wouldn't get a reaction, or a text back, or whatever. And that was really unusual. The reason why I called so much is because if it's really unusual for the person not to pick up for you, then you worry. And then if you guys start to get the feeling something's wrong, you might want to examine that feeling or confront them all together. I confronted him, and he says, yes, I know you're not sexy, but I'm sorry. So yeah, he confronted me and told me why I never forgave him. I'm like, you could have just told me. And that's what you guys have is just tell if you feel like you don't want to be with anymore. Don't just tell them. Sorry guys, something was going on with my computer. Just tell them that you don't want to be with them anymore. Don't cheat and go behind their back. Just tell them that you don't want to be with them anymore. And yeah. And my last piece of relationship advice is what to do when you like your friend's ex-boyfriend or boyfriend currently. Now, if they're in a good relationship together, you should respect that. Respect the fact that they're in a relationship, and just try to move on. Is the best thing to offer. And like and about dating your girlfriend's ex-boyfriend or whatever, it depends on how close you're to this person. Because I knew a girl, this is Usagi-chan actually, and I'm currently trying to date Kitsune. Me and him are extremely close. And I don't. It depends on a friend is. Now, this has been your BFF since first grade or since high school, and you guys have just been together like through thick and thin, through blood and through everything. No, please, for the love of God, don't. If your sister or their cousin, for the love of God, don't. If you have a close relationship, don't do it because it will destroy everything. But for her, like how to identify a friend? If this is just someone, because like, this is just someone I talk to on the phone, which which is cool. And they were a Facebook friend, and I barely knew them actually. The only time I saw them was around KitchenAid, and plus the fact that this person had previously dumped them anyway, and then when she came back, she became a bitch. So I didn't really feel guilty about trying to go after him because I don't think I should. Yeah, and that's basically some of the things that I think about a relationship. And if you guys try to break up with someone and threaten to commit suicide, don't even talk to them. Cut off all contact. Block them from your phone. Don't answer emails or anything. Just because, like, to be honest, I've heard that bullshit before, and I know you guys are like, well, you can't pick and choose who you believe will commit suicide, but that person showed up to school the very next day after that whole suicide rampage thing. And I had to sneeze. But yeah, don't pay any attention to things like that. I'm just throwing temper to get their way with you because it's just mind warfare. And basically how to handle all this stuff is to try to be mature about situations. And try to stand your ground and mean it. Like for those, like, I'm an emotional pushover. You can chain me up with how many emotions I have. You could tie me down or whatever. But you need to be emotionally strong. If you tell someone, no, I don't want to do this, or no, I don't want to be your girlfriend or boyfriend anymore, you have to mean it. And you have to know that's what you want when you go into it. If the relationship is causing more harm than good, then there's really no reason to stay. And let's see, do I have anything else for you guys? Thinking. That's actually pretty much it. I don't really know what else to tell you guys, to be honest. If you guys have any more things you'd like me to touch, just just put it in the comment box below, because I honestly can't think of anything. I'm trying to end the video, but I can't think of anything. So I guess that'll be it. Alright, well, I guess I'll kind of make another video later. Mata ne.